The first point of contact of your farm is the front gate. We've got the biosecurity sign in place and a report to the office. For any property that you go onto, this front gate and the securing of the front gate is the most important part of biosecurity. So everyone cleans onto my farm and everyone cleans when they leave. There is a good reason for that. I don't want you to bring the virus on, and I don't want you to take the virus anywhere else. So I'm gonna sleep easy knowing that you've cleaned off my property and I wasn't responsible for spreading this virus around the state. So that's the overriding principle of come clean, go clean, is that you're not going to be instrumental in spreading that virus. So what we're going to get you to do, we're going to go through my high security barrier here. Before you do, I'd like everyone to go through the foot bath, and that's basically dipping each foot, getting the dirt off the seam of your boot, like that, and you're clean, right? So if everyone can do that for me, just so that you don't spread anything, I'm going to ask you to put some gloves on, please. You're going to enter a production zone. You should wash your feet again, because you don't know what's on the surface here. You know, what's been dropped here. There could be cucumber, there could be cucurbit fruit being dropped on the surface, any number of things. You know, there's trucks that can come from other places that drive on the same road. So to go enter your production zone, you really should wash into the area and then wash back out of the area. And you think, you might ask the question, why? And it's just that level of confidence that you're not spreading anything. So it all comes back to confidence of not spreading the virus from one area to another. If you've got multiple areas, you might have a young cucurbit crop here and an old one, and you might come out of that old one and walk straight into the new one and spread it from the old one to the new one. And then you're just perpetuating that cycle. So we're going to walk in there, or going to walk through the foot bath again. This time you don't have to scrub, you just dip, right? Even though I've got the little brush there. So it's just a straight dip. Now we're in the production area. If you've got visitors, and especially also can pertain to your workers, this is where you deliver the instruction to them what they can do and what they can't do. Obviously with your workers, they're gonna know it before they start work, but obviously with visitors, you're gonna have to say to them, don't touch the fruit, don't do that, don't walk here, don't walk there. So this is where you introduce the rules of visiting your patch, right, before they go out there. So so this is where you do that. And anyway, we're all going to go out there and we're going to pick this and pick that and push that and push that. And when we finish, we're all finished and had enough of looking at my cucumber farm. Now we're going to take our gloves off. The way you do that is to make sure you turn them inside out and then turn the other one inside so you haven't touched anything. So everyone want to do that? So pull one off, and then while you got hold of it, pull the other glove over the top. And you're going to deposit in my ready-made garbage bag. And so all I'm going to get you to do is to wash your hands. So there's some hand gel there. It's the same stuff that you use in doctors. So just squirt and you clean your hands and we're right to go and move over to the tractor. How many properties haven't got hard stand wash down facilities on them? Because the thing with this is wherever you wash your vehicles down, the virus is going to collect. So if you've got a dirt area and you wash down on the virus off your vehicle, the next vehicle that parks on that spot's going to pick it up anyway. And so the whole emphasis is having a hard surface with a collection area where the water is collected and kept. Because if this virus gets into the water supply, all you're going to do is pump it back around. If you're drawing on those water supplies, you're just going to spread the virus again. So the old adage of just washing it off onto the ground doesn't apply to this virus, right? Because if it gets into the soil, you're going to spread it. So we're recommending and it's going to be one of the biggest cost items. But if you're serious about controlling this and want to stay in business, it would be recommended you go down this road to have a hard surface area with a collection zone. And really the whole part of washdown is the first one, and I recommend that you have a pressure cleaner that's got chemical injection, right? Not just a straight water. Water will suffice, but so you're just applying a viricide, your virus or a detergent to mainly the wheels. You don't have to worry about the Juco of a tractor, mainly because the tractor, this part doesn't touch the ground, right? And then you can switch to your pressure. So, and then it's just a matter of washing the material off your wheels, and also remember to do where the operator puts his feet on the tractor, because that's where he can deposit dirt. So anything that can touch dirt, so remember a detergent applied gently to all the surfaces, followed by a pressure cleaner after. Everyone pretty happy with that? And it'll be up to each one of you to develop your own plan and your own procedures on your own farms, because one size does not fit all. And the recommendation for this is as close to the front of your property as practical. You don't want it down the back, you don't want it in the middle, you want it as close to the front, because what you can do is you can capture a contractor coming onto your farm, you can capture the truck that's carting your produce, you can capture anything that comes onto your farm to wash their wheels down if it's near the front. If it's in the middle, they're going to come onto your farm anyway. So then everything after that is really problematic. So my suggestion is, if you haven't got one already and you're thinking of putting one in, put it near the front of your properties. What to do with the collected waste from the day, and it is recommended it goes in controlled waste. Anyway, thanks very much for your attention today, and hope your summer goes well.
Thanks very much.